All right, back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from the More Brewing Company, and they're out of Huntley, Illinois, and this is their Morever. So they're calling this one a double dry hopped IPA that is brewed with Citra, Motueka and Simcoe hops. It comes in at 6.5% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. This can is approximately 1 month old. And I'm going to give a huge thanks and shout out once again to a very good friend of mine and viewer of the channel, Todd, for hooking me up with this one. So big thanks to him for this beer. In the description box, I'll post a link to the beer mail unboxing video I did that contains all the goodies that he hooked me up with. And when I saw this one, I was like, I didn't think that Todd got a distro of stuff from More because he's in Indiana, but apparently he does. And I just got done. I don't know when I post the review, maybe by the time you see this, maybe like a month ago, but I reviewed Moore's West Coast Double Dusty, which was a West Coast style double IPA. Really solid. I enjoyed it quite a bit. So to get a chance to try another beer from More, I'm pretty pumped up. And this is just a 6.5% double dry hopped IPA. Citra, Motueka and Simcoe, right in my wheelhouse. Let's do this. So we are going to crack this one open. Going to give it a pour into the Thin Man glass here. See how it goes. So this is way lighter than that West Coast Double Dusty because obviously this is a West Coast, or this isn't a West Coast IPA. This is probably New England style based on the look of it. So, okay, so I'll tell you right now, this looks, and I said this about a lot of beers recently, but that looks somewhat oxidized. It has that grayish kind of milky turkey gravy. This looks like a lot of times I'll say turkey gravy, that is legit turkey gravy. Like that's dark turkey gravy. Has just over a finger of this bright white, super creamy and fluffy looking head. Very murky and turbid, can't see through it. Hopefully it's not oxidized, but I did smell it when I cracked it and smelled pretty good, so we'll see. Yeah, that's nice, that's vibrant. So a ton of citrus. Oh, there is orange fighting for supremacy with lemon lime. So the Motueka is definitely represented. There's a nice lemon lime, spritzy, zesty type of thing. And then there's sweeter, like blood orange kind of hints. Ooh. What is that? Okay, so I've said this before. When people talk about Simcoe, a lot of times they'll say cattiness, aka cat pee, and that's kind of like the dang character you get. I almost never get it. I'm getting a little bit of like ammonia, like a cat pee type of thing. It smells kind of different. There's also a little bit of like passion fruit, kiwi, pineapple, fruits like that. Maybe even like a slight like orchard fruit, like pear. Slight vanilla, bready, doughy type of malt character. Yeah, that Simcoe is kind of, I mean, it's kind of different because I just don't get it. It's not making this this aroma bad or anything. It's just changing. I'm not used to that. Whenever I get Simcoe, I get dank. Sometimes I get like a bigger basiciousness, but I rarely ever get that ammonia, cat pee, cattiness as a lot of people. I don't get it typically. Anyway, it smells pretty good. Let's get into it. Cheers, everybody. Thanks again, Todd. That's really good. Wow. Yeah, that's real nice. Oh. The aftertaste is different, but not from the Simcoe aspect. It's just different. There's like a fruit that I'm not really familiar with. But I think this is like medium, a little bit over medium, 6.5%. It's bigger than I anticipated. The mouthfeel, super soft, smooth, and creamy. What you want from this style. Again, going for New England style, Northeast style, whatever you want to call it, any IPA. And I think they've nailed the body for sure, the mouthfeel. Pretty damn close. The taste, though, right front, I get a little bit of malt, but it just dives right underneath. And I say this a lot, dives right on. I say a lot of things. You know, when you review so many like hop forward beers and fruity cider, you know, my vocabulary is not vast. So what happens is I say a lot of the same stuff, and you probably notice that if you watch the channel, but it's what I do. Sorry. Anyway, dives underneath the palate, and it forms a nice base to keep those hop characters at the forefront, and I think it does a real good job here. There's a doughy, bready, slight vanilla kind of tinge on the bottom of the palate, but it's more of candied, like a candied fruit at the front. Where I was saying like zesty lemon lime, it's more like a candied lemon lime and like a candied orange, like a Starburst, or like lemon lime Skittles. Although didn't they get rid of the lime Skittles? Those motherfuckers. Bring back the lime Skittles. Don't want green apple. Maybe some people do. I don't. Gotta have the lemon lime combo. Why am I talking about Skittles in the middle of a fucking review? I have no idea, but I am because I'm fat and I love Skittles. Anyway, lots of different complex citrus tones, candied, zesty, the whole nine. As it continues on, sweeter pineapple, a little bit of that kiwi, touch of pear, like an orchard fruit type of thing. And then on the back of the palate, it has a dank, herbaceous, like, finish, but it's not that cattiness from the Simcoe, so that's nice. It finishes semi-dry, semi to full-on dry with a very mild bitterness, so this is more dry than bitter, which I enjoy. I like this one. It's moderately bitter with a semi-dry finish as opposed to like a full-on dry and then mild bitterness. I want it to be more balanced, but it's fine. If you don't mind dry beers, then I think you'll enjoy this one. It balances it out quite a bit. The beer is not too sweet. Front of the palate, yeah, sweet candied. I was talking about Starburst and Skittles and how I'm fat and everything. But on the second half of the palate, it's almost full on dry. And what happens is when you sip it, you get, what I think I got is that candied kind of like Starburst-esque orange and lemon on like the back of the palate. And that's why I was like, oh, the finish is cool. But then right after that, the dryness starts creeping in on the tongue and it covers the tongue in about 5 to 10 seconds. And I'm like, yeah, where's the saliva at? Really good beer. This is really tasty. I'm digging it quite a bit. So Moore's pretty much 2 for 2. I want to try more from them, and hopefully I'll get a chance to do so at some point in the future. The other beer was courtesy of another good friend of mine and viewer of the channel, Kenny, and I know he can get his hands on stuff, so maybe next beer mail he'll throw one in for me, because I've been impressed of the 2 beers. I think I like this one quite a bit more than West Coast Double Dusty. I think they gave it a 4 out of 5. So I'm going to go a little higher on this one. It's 6.5%. You can't even tell. This drinks like a dream. So Morever from the More Brewing Company, I'm going to give that a high 4.25 out of 5. I'm going to go 4.3 out of 5. Delicious. Thank you, Todd, for this beer. Really good stuff here. Yeah, I want to try more. Anyway, price point. I did see on Instagram that these were $15 a 4-pack at the brewery. I'm sure probably Todd paid a little bit more. So Todd, let me know what you paid. I would say 16 to 18 bucks into distro would be fine. But 15 for a 4-pack at the brewery is a really good price point. And then availability, I have no idea. I just know that they get distro in and around Chicago and apparently in Indiana. And that's all I know. So if you've had this one before or anything for more, let me know what you think about it. I will say the look, it definitely looks like it's oxidized. It could be a little oxidized. I'm not really picking up on anything. It's really nice. I mean, I did not think something that looked this dark would be as vibrant and fresh tasting as it is, but it's only a month old and I think it's okay. So thanks to Todd. Huge thanks to Todd for this one. I was kind of surprised that I saw this in the box that he sent because I'm just like, I didn't know you got more. So real big thanks to Todd. Thank you very much, good sir. Thanks everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. To the next one. Cheers.